Jonathan Rodriguez. I'm from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. The way I started boxing, honestly, I just like to fight in the street, and I just figured it was something that I'd love to do, but not get in trouble for. So I started looking for a boxing gym. I didn't know where there was one, and then my stepmom at the time told me Indio, who's my dad now, that he was the coach, and then I met him at a gas station. And I approached him and I asked him, when are you gonna open a gym? And I was on that for about like 2 to 3 weeks until he actually opened the gym, and I was there before him, waiting for him at the door. Growing without a father, it was tough because in times like I used to do a lot of things that I didn't know whether they were right or wrong. He wasn't never there to discipline me and show me how to grow up as a man. Like I had to do that myself. I had to learn from my mistakes at a young age. Just learning from what I saw was how I mainly, grew up. If I seen somebody do something and I thought it was cool, I just went and did that. Stuff like that. It was hard because I never had that father figure in my life to, teach me how to become a man. Now I'm Indio, who's my father now. When we first met, because there was a point where I didn't know him, so when we first met, it was like it was like a fighter and a coach type thing. Coming to the gym every day, just hanging out with him. He was showing me something that I never got as a kid. He's showing me that love, from a father. I guess he seen something in me that I didn't see in myself with the sport. But he used to always push me like if I was one of his own, like one of his kids. He used to always look out for me. And there was times where I used to come to the gym and I would be down, not wanting to talk to anybody. And he noticed that, and he came out his way, came up to me and stuff, asking me, are you okay? Just worrying a lot about, what I was going through and stuff. And, I just seen that and I'm like, all right. So like I never had that type of attention. And, I seen he was giving me something, like I said, that I never got growing up. And then that's how we clicked, we got closer and closer, and then it became like a father and son type of relationship. It wasn't official yet, but then, as time went on, I started opening up to him, telling him what was going on at home. And, he noticed that, it wasn't any good, and he took action, and he asked me, did you want to come live with me for a little bit, till everything gets better? And then I said, yeah. So we went over there, and a couple of months went by, and then I was still living with him. So we got into the children and youth. We went to court, and that's how we made everything official. He adopted me, became legal parents and stuff like that. So that's how everything got started as a trainer and a fighter. So my first, my amateur experience, I was only boxing for like 3 months, but he seen that I was ready. I didn't think I was at the time, not gonna lie, but he seen something that I wasn't seeing. I was picking up on stuff quick, but I didn't feel it myself. But there was times where, I would spar, he'll like it, I didn't. And 3 months in the training, we started off in the Golden Gloves. And my first fight, it was tough. I lost the fight. I thought I could have won the fight, but I fought a bigger opponent, and a loss. I took it hard a little bit, but my dad, he just kept talking to me. Keep your head up. It'll be better times. So I'm like, all right. So we went back to the gym. We trained. Then my second amateur fight was a rematch with the guy, and we ended up beating him in the rematch, and that felt good. But I finished off my amateurs with 58 fights. I had 53 wins, 5 losses, but it all came with time. My skills got sharper, as I kept working. Nothing ever came easy for me, not in life and not in the gym either. But it's just something you gotta push through.